Hey everyone, this is Rubix. I rep UV, Unique Visuals, and LD, Light Dynamics. Today I'm going to be going over some basic finger tuts and wave tuts. I feel like you can't really do effective wave tutting unless you have some basics of finger tutting down. So let's go over that first. Finger tuts, very simply, you're creating boxes with your fingers, right? You can go through a lot of different variations or different positions and combos with these. They're a lot of fun. I feel like they're the basis of a lot of tech nowadays. So for finger tuts, I guess, how do you start? For me, when I was learning finger tuts, I basically kept my fingers in like two positions. Let's start with this. And what I would do is I would trace over all the lines possible, forwards and backwards, ups and downs, with one hand. And then once I finished that, I would rotate a hand position and I would do the same thing. So basically what this teaches you is all the different types of angles and hand positions that you can do with your finger tuts. And when you get those down, then they become second nature, and it's easier to go into multiple different tut combinations. So once you have some of your basic finger tut positions down, wave tutting is just an expansion on that. Wave tutting, in my mind, is going from one position to another position for finger tuts, but you're adding a finger roll in between. You can't do it for all the finger tut combinations that you have, but when you do use them effectively between different positions, you can create kind of a continuous flow, even in your tech. So let's say we start in this position, the one that we had originally. So fundamental of wave tutting is tracing, so you are following your other fingers and your other angles, right? But when you do this, instead of just switching the fingers that you're tracing, you can add a finger roll in between them, and then that gives you that feel of a continuous motion. So I'll just do a short sequence so you can kind of get an idea of what that's like. So if we start here, you can trace and then trace up, trace back down, trace on top, switch, trace forward, trace backwards, and then you can just keep going. Yep. So that's wave tutting. If you want to get wave tutting down, I would highly suggest learning a lot of different finger tut combinations first, because wave tutting is kind of just an expansion on a lot of finger tuts that we already use. And once you have those positions down, just remember to throw a finger roll in between that trace when you switch your fingers. Yeah, so that's a really basic tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.